We live in an industry which loves to tell us that the only way to value your podcast is based on the number of downloads. That's just not true.
If you really believe that what you do helps somebody else, it's your duty to put it out into the world. But at the same time, we need to be educated. Like, what does it take for us to do this?
Genius.
It's everything.
So
just
genius.
4 guys talking about stuff.
We call that the porn set, right?
My girlfriend will come in and she's like, is this a podcast? Are you sure? I promise a podcast.
It's not hard to fix. That's the thing. You just have to set yourself up for success. And right now the data shows that over 50% of people quit before reaching 8 episodes. It's because people have this perception of like, oh, I'm going to hit record and it's going to get out there and everyone's going to see it. And then you realize, okay, podcasting, what we're doing right now is 10% of the job, right? And there's the 90% that you might not find fun.
Somebody might be listening to this and they might be thinking, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of effort.
Welcome
right?
to podcast.
Welcome to podcasts.
We've got some
Hey,
fresh new
I'm
young
Luis.
talent
And
doing some
I'm
things that I know
Luis.
you haven't
And you're
heard
listening to the
before.
Content is Profit podcast. Welcome, everybody, to Content is Profit podcast town hall edition. Hey, second time we do this. We had you on the first time, right, Alex? And now today we have a special guest. Well, both special guests, Alex.
Yeah.
You're still special.
Whoa,
He said, we only have one.
We only have one.
I'm never coming back. This is it. I'm done. Unless I'm special.
Popping the cherry of somebody. Tom Rossi, man, welcome from Buzzsprout.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely,
In your
man.
amazing studio.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Yeah, appreciate
Yes,
it.
somebody has to clean it. Yes. And Alex, obviously, you know, Podmatch, you, and you've been so good to us, man, this last few months, and we consider you a brother now.
Same.
You made it.
Thanks, man.
You made it.
It's a mutual feeling.
Yeah, Tom,
Thanks,
you will
man.
be considered a brother.
Yeah, what do I need to do to be a brother?
You have to be here at least twice.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
He's going to be my future marriage counselor.
Oh, that's
That is-
right.
Yeah,
That's
that
right.
is
Yes.
true. That is.
Yeah.
that's what's up.
We're
I
going to
dig it.
ride electric skateboards.
Yes.
But I got to bring my one wheel. So, anyways.
All right, I
Combined
want.
with Alex. Alex is a pro now.
Uh,
Alex has been riding.
I don't
Alex has been
fall
riding
if that makes me a pro, sure.
the electric skateboard with me. Yeah.
There we go. We can have a learning day. I'm all about learning.
Sounds good.
You know,
Fonzie, keep
get
us on
some
track.
get some bruises.
Keep us on track.
I wanted to lead with this statement, right? Because of course, podcasting town hall. We're gonna talk about the state of podcasting. So I just Googled this recently. So if one of you have a better data point, please feel free to correct me. The global podcasting market size was valued at $18.5 billion in 2022. Source, Grandview Research. So I wanted to lead with that because you might hear that and you might say there's a lot of opportunity in there. And we have, I would argue, probably the masters of indie podcastings out here, right? I mean, Buzzsprout, they host tons of podcasters. I would argue a lot of indie podcasters. Alex Sanfilippo, it's like he carries the banner of indie podcasters, founder of Podmatch. I mean, what else can we ask for? So I'm curious, you know, on your opinion on what does $18.5 billion represents as an opportunity for indie podcasters? Whoever wants to take it, you can fight each other. That's fine.
Go for it, Alex. What do you think?
Well, the first thing I always like to mention with that is that that is top line. So most of that money is going to a select few, right? And I'm not saying that to be discouraging by any means, because the bigger that number gets, we as indie podcasters collect kind of like what's left of that, right? Yep. And so if there's 1 billion total, then we get a small percentage of that 1 billion. If there's 18 billion, we get a small percentage of that 18 billion, right? So it's not just only the top, because some people are like, well, yeah, Joe Rogan's the world, get that, right?